boss get money like me. Hell nah, can't kinda hunt like me. Shut the fuck out, can't dress like me. Catch a bad hoe, you can't fall like me. Yeah, they say life a gamble. Shit, guess he can't roll the dice like me. Yeah, these niggas down by fame. Shit, I'm down by money. Yeah.
People say they see when they see me coming down the street with that hoodie up and them glasses on, they know somebody finna die in the neighborhood. I was like, you got that right. You know, I don't.
And you would, when you kill somebody, you would always go by yourself and do it?
Yeah, I didn't need no witnesses. Cause see, you doing things with people.
Hey there. Somebody sent you a message on your telephone.
You doing things with people.
Can't even capture you. That's the old school ringtone. You hear something? If you ever hear that ringtone in the room, know it's an old head in the room. They an old head with an old Android. That's the old school.
People that ain't doing nothing but just watching you kill someone. That's a witness against you, dude. Because if he get caught for anything, and he want to get out for money, guess who he gonna tell on? I seen him murder that guy over there. I seen him do this. I seen him do that. I never trusted no one, because I know if they put a hot fork up under somebody, they gonna scream bloody murder.
You know that from experience, because he must have did that to somebody. He must have had to know that from experience. He said that too smoothly, like he knew what was going too good. Like, soon as somebody get in trouble, they gon' he did it.
And give you anything anything you want, they gonna tell. I mean, we done it to people. We snatched people off the street, beat them and so forth. That's when I was doing work for the Italians. And we beat people and they tell us everything we want to know. And we tell them, hey, these pins finna really hurt, man, because we finna shove them in your eyes and pin your eyes back so you have to watch us. Like, man, come on, man. What y'all want? Let us first pin your eyes up and then we'll talk. No, man, I tell you right now, whatever you want, man, just don't do that. Just don't do that. And they tell us. Then, of course, we keep them and say, well, we're going to keep you in case what you give is not true. Then we're going to come back and play pin the tail on a donkey. And you see that bag? Unroll it. Them the pins. Man, come on, man. Why y'all doing that? I said, because you didn't want to pay your bill, and now people got to call us in, and we love torturing y'all, because we want to see how gangster you is. You out there talking about you gangster, but yet when we get you, you talking like a little girl. Come on, hey, man, all the girl came out you. I thought you was tough. One guy we did that to, he ran off to Minnesota. After we let him go, he ran off to Minnesota and started rolling up there. Of course, I seen him later on in the prison. He was like, Grim Reaper? Like, hey, wait a minute. Didn't I torture you before? Man, I don't even live that lifestyle no more. I said, but you in prison for drugs. Man, that ain't got nothing to do with Detroit, man. I'm up here in Minnesota rolling. I said, okay. He said, man, can we become friends? I said, for what? We're in prison. You got your thing, I got my thing. And he had this thing going on in there, but he was short getting ready to go home anyway. I had just came through there and I ran into a lot of people I knew from the street that was basically terrified of me. Because like I said, they called me the Grim Reaper, and people were like, man, that man, he loved to cut people up. He'd shoot you too, but he preferred to use that knife that he carried.
That's what I meant to ask you. Everybody that you killed, did you cut all their fingers off? Did you always do that?
No. Only those that we didn't want them to be found. With them, we basically just threw them through the tree shredder. That's the way, let people try to figure out what happened to them. They'd be like, man, Clyde ran off. No, I mean, he done ran off. Don't nobody where he at. Nobody can't find him. I'm like, that's a dang shame, ain't it? People were like, you know something, don't you? I don't know anything. I'm just saying the same thing you saying. That's a dang shame. The boy ran off. Nobody know where he went. He said, no, he just disappeared. Sometime I gave him a hint by saying, you want some bacon? Because most likely you ought to ate him if you eating pork. That's why none of my crew wouldn't eat pork. They're talking about, why can't we eat pork? I said, it's a secret ingredients in that pig that those boys putting in. Especially the white boys out there in Bellevue. The one, matter of fact, they just got caught not too long ago of shredding people. They finally caught up with about like, whoa. And when we told the fools, man, you got to clean up after yourself. You leave fingertips out there in the pig slot, they gonna find them bones, those human bones. You got to clean it up. We cleaned up ours every time we fed the pig. Y'all got to clean up your own. And they were trying to.
Am I done eating bacon now, chat? Because of this? This back in the day, though. This back when they had them Jeffrey Dahmer days, when they had them mad serial killers and they just killing. Just to kill. But still, though, like, he talking about they feed humans to the pigs and they feed pigs to the humans.
To tell on me. Too late, I already told on myself. They can't do nothing to me. I told everything I ever did. They were like, we didn't know you did so much, and so that's your problem. You made the deal, stick to it. Immunity across the table, baby. So I ain't scared to tell you about who we shot or who we murdered, even though most of the time I did do hits with certain people, but I didn't really want to, because I know that if they ever got caught, they gonna flip. And sure enough, they flipped. So I'm glad that I gave all my crimes up before they did, because then the police was like, oh, you didn't tell us about this one on the freeway. You didn't tell us about the one in the house, or back there in the gas station, or at the after hour joint, or them guys up at the park playing tennis. You shouldn't be playing tennis. If you know you a drug dealer and you got enemies, you going up to hit the ball, boom!
Did y'all just peep how many bodies he just named off, chat? Like, he real deal just went back into his old school bag and just named off on us. Like, you had to be real deal. You had to be there. Like, you had to be locked in to just hear people. He just shouted out all his bodies. Watch.
Back there in the gas station on the freeway, up before they did, because then the police was like, oh, you didn't tell us about this one on the freeway. You didn't tell us about the one in the house, or back there in the gas station, or at the after hour joint, or them guys up at the park playing tennis. You shouldn't be playing tennis. If you know you a drug dealer and you got enemies, you going up to hit the ball, boom! That's the end of you. And not to mention the police station was right across from the tennis yard when we hit him. And I didn't really like it, but hey, we did it, and I was like, okay, man, come on, let's go. We go, and then we get back to his house, because his girlfriend worked it for the DEA. That's how we knew what cars that the DEA was bringing up from Florida or California, whatever, driving around trying to act like they drug dealers. And we were like, hey, officer, nice car. Florida, right? They be like, how in the heck is these people knowing where you get these cars from? Because the girl telling us everything about y'all. Same way when they hired me to kill the DA agent. They said, how did you know what I said, she fed me information. She told me what type of car they had and this and that, and the girl got in there because she had got with the Italian guy and set him up, but he got indicted. But he don't tell me he got indicted. I didn't know he was indicted, because I never would have had went around him. But he asked me to meet him out at the restaurant. I go down to the restaurant, and I felt something that didn't feel right. something don't feel right. But I go in there and had a little meeting with him. He tell me what he want me to do and this and that. I say, ain't no problem. He said, you ain't got no problem doing it. Hey, everybody bleed just like we do. If they're involved with this, money talks. I don't care who they are. So, of course, we found out where she parked her car and this and that. And then before I got a chance to hit her, I got caught up in this shootout. So when I told them everything, I had told them everything, even about that. Even about how we was going to also get white boy Rick, because we knew where he was in the witness unit. We already tried to hit him in prison, but we was going to get him in the witness unit next. But I told them where the weapons was and everything. They went and found the weapons like, whoa. I like, yeah. If we do a job, we're going to do a job. And plus, there was more witnesses in there. So if we'd have blew that building up, we would have went around and collected for every witness we killed. We would have told them, hey, man, y'all owe us. Now, either you pay us, or you got to watch your back from us. And if you don't like it, well, you can shoot me in the head now. He said, what? I said, you see all those dots in your chest? They were like, hey, man, what the? I said, shh, 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 shh. Don't move and don't talk too loud, or those dots gonna become wet spots. You're like, man, we paid you to do something, man, and you got all these dots on us. Well, I'm just letting you know. Don't fuck with me. These guys are professional snipers. They don't miss. But which car said, man, ain't no problem. But I didn't know that he was indicted. And by the time that I found out, I was already having charges brought up on me when they showed me pictures of me going into his restaurant. I'm like, now, how in the hell did they know about him? They showed me that, and then they showed me audio of us talking. I'm like, man, this boy, ooh. I'm like, I can give you the boy. They said, okay, we want you to testify. I said, ain't no problem. He should have told me that he was indicted, because I never would have messed with him. So when it come time to testify, I went into court and testified against him. But I didn't like it, but hey, you should have told us that you was indicted because you let a female DA agent get in with you. And you tried to introduce her to me too. And I had told him, man, I don't want to meet none of your friends. And don't tell nobody my name, whether real or not. I don't want to meet her. I didn't know she was a DEA agent, but later I found out what she was. Well, I don't mind doing her because she know who I am. So I don't mind doing her, but the pay gonna be correct.
Yeah, then they die my whole shit. They ain't gon' bury me. I put too many grams in my leaf. Kept me a shot, yeah, I better take keep. I don't trust no hoe, I don't trust my mom. Shit, cause she ain't gon' turn on me. Oh no, oh no.